What's up, Super Players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today we got another market watch, and today is an amazing market watch for those of you that are on a budget, because I got some great news and some not so great news. The not so great news first is that this card right here you guys are looking at cost $700. Heart attack. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. This Ultra Instinct Son Goku, the Awakened Power, has skyrocketed from $300 to $700. That's a lot of money for one. And let's see how many listings there are. There's a lot of listings, guys. There's one that's even costing $1,200. They are nuts. I don't know why this card went up in price. I think the reason this card went up in price so much, my speculation, is that it is becoming a collector card, and a lot of people want to get this card, get it PSA graded number 10, and then potentially have a $5,000 card that will gradually go up in price over time. This card right here definitely doesn't get that much play anymore, but gosh darn it, $700 for this card is a lot. And that's the bad news. There's still a little bit more bad news. So the other bad news is that its twin brother, Son Goku Apex of Power, went up in price around $200 last week on last week's Market Watch. If you guys don't tune into your Monday Market Watch videos, I went over this card, and I think this card was costing $180 or around the $180 price point, and it won first place at a bunch of tournaments like our Core TCG weekly tournaments. And stay tuned for this Friday. We are going to be live streaming the premiere event that's going to be having some of the best players in all Dragon Ball Super card games. So definitely stay tuned. Save a date for this Friday coming up. And Saturday we have Core TCG live streams. But this right here was winning and killing every other deck in the meta right now, and for that reason, not only is it, a card that I think will have the same value as the other Victory Strike, the Awakened Power, because it has a keyword skill called Victory Strike, which when you deal damage by attacking, you automatically win. And not only that, I think it looks way cooler than actual Victory Strike, the Awakened Power. This card costs $330. Mark my words if I am wrong, but I feel this card right here is going to be going up in price dramatically. And this card could be another one of those collector cards that's like the holy grail of Dragon Ball Super card game. So stay tuned for this card going up in price. I put my hands down. I know that's going to happen. It's a Victory Strike, and it's been winning, so it's going to go up in price. There's multiple. Oh my gosh, somebody's actually selling it for $850. This guy must have a near mint 10 PSA graded version of it, because $850 is a crazy amount. I would not pay $850 for this. There you have it. $330. Pop it now before it goes more expensive. So, talking about secret rares, those are the expensive secret rares that dramatically went up in price. The good news is that the new series secret rares went down in price dramatically. As you guys can see, the Great Ape Mass Saiyan Primal Carnage now costs $82, where last week it was costing around $130, so it went down around $60 or so, which is very good. If you want the new series secret rares, I will get them now. This is the time to get them. It's not going to get cheaper than this, I guarantee it. This is the time to get the secret rares. $80, it's a steal right here, especially since it's one of the newest secret rares, and this card's really powerful. I think this might be the strongest one out of all of them, but hit it up in the comment section below which new secret rare is the strongest for you. But $82, get it now if you really want the secret rare. Then Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Blazing Fusion costs $97. This card went down in price dramatically as well, another $60 or so. Last week it was costing almost $200 if I'm not mistaken, or $150 around there. Now it costs almost $100 less than that. That's insane. Pop it now. New secret rare Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks Blazing Fusion. I don't think it's going to be cheaper than $97 anytime soon. Maybe it'll drop around $10 cheaper, but you're not going to be getting it at this price for too long. Watch. Somebody's going to come up with something, and this card's going to go up in price. Get it, get it, get it if you really want a secret rare. I guarantee that secret rare is going to be worth something. This guy's actually really good. He nullifies the whole field when he comes out, and he comes out relatively easily. And Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Peerless Fusion. This is why I say subscribe, follow us, hit a like, and make sure you hit the notification for every Monday's Market Watch. I called it. I was like, this card was almost $300 at one point, or it was $300, and I was like, wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. It's going to be costing around $100 or $150. And check it out. Here is the day. Now $151. I called it. I know how this market works, guys. I've been playing Dragon Ball for a long time, and I know what cards for the most part will go up in price and will go down in price. And for that reason, I usually buy the cards in advance, relatively cheap when no one plays them, and then voila, they become expensive. And I already know how the secret rares work. $151. This is a pretty good deal. Will it go cheaper? I can't say yes or no at the moment. I think this is going to be the standard price point that is going to be fluctuating around. Probably it'll go 120, or probably it'll go 180. So 150 is, I feel, the stable price point it will stay at. I'm not 100% sure what will happen unless somebody finds something broken with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that people could splash into the decks. But at the moment, 151, I think it's going to stay like that. So if you really want Gogeta, I would get it now. You know, 151 is the stable price point. I don't think it's going to be dropping below $100 like the other secret rares. So that's the good news, that the new secret rares went down in price dramatically, like a good 100 or so. Now we got a card that went up in price, which happens to be Ultimate Force Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which I am so hype about because I've been having this card in my binder since it came out. I pulled it, and look at this card, $150. It used to cost like $50, $60 2 weeks ago. I kid you not, $50 to $60 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm saying with the new secrets that just came out, get them now, because they're going to show support to those secret rares in the future. I already know how the game works. Eventually, they want support for the old stuff, and those secret rares might go up in price dramatically. This card used to cost around $50 to $60 at one point. Now it jumped to $150. The cause is because of the new Vegito cards from the anniversary box that got spoiled. Stay tuned for that Vegito deck profile that's going to be coming out tomorrow, and it's very powerful. I've been playtesting Vegito all day, and I made a very sick, consistent winning Vegito deck that might be game defying, meta defying. So stay tuned for tomorrow. So definitely subscribe. But $150. Wow, this card went up in price because you can bring it out with that new anniversary box Vegito for just 4 energies, and you have a triple strike, triple attack battle card. Then a card that got bought out is Obuni After Image Slash, one of the best blue cards in all the blues, because when it comes out, it spams out the field, and this card has cost around $50 to $60 for the most part since it came out. You know, $40 at 1.2, $30 when it first came out. Now it costs $100. Why does it cost $100, guys? Well, there's a buyout. There's only one guy selling Obunis at the moment, and you know, he sets the price. Since he's the only one that owns them, he sets the price. $100. This guy's insane. Radiant Sales, you are insane for charging that much. But if you're desperate for some Obunis because there's like these premier tournaments happening, I guess you gotta drop the money, man. Just wait on it. This card's not going to be costing over $100. Just wait on it. There's just a buyout right now. But the card that's going to consistently cost around almost $100 is Ribrianne. Keeps going up in price. I said it last week in last week's Market Watch. I was like, buy Ribrianne now. It was costing around $70 last week. And the week before that, it was costing around $60. And I was like, guys, if you want Ribriannes, if you're going to build the Ribrianne, a deck with Ribrianne in it, you gotta buy it now. This card's gonna go up and up and up in price because it's so darn good. And right now in the meta, it's it's a staple for any green deck. You need to have this in your green decks, and for that reason it costs $89 now. $89. Stay tuned for next week. I guarantee it's gonna cost almost $100. This card's gonna go up in price, so if you need Ribriannes, buy them now before they get to the 100 plus, and they're gonna stay at around the 100 until they make a card that, you know, counters this card, or it just doesn't help this card at all. So get them now if you really want Ribriannes, because they're going to keep going up in price. I guarantee you that. And then we got more good news, is that the whole entire set for the Series 10 went down in price $10. I kid you not, every card in the series went down in price, like the super rares and the rares. They all went down in price $10, roughly. Like if I were to estimate, this card used to cost, obviously back then, like $40. Since everybody's buying the booster boxes now, it only costs $17 for the SPR. If you want the non-SPR version, it only costs around $12 or $10. So all the SPRs went down in price, which is good news, meaning you could buy the whole set of super rares for relatively cheap, cheaper than an actual case of the new set, which is very good because you're going to be able to build all the decks that you want without breaking your bank account. So another SPR just to solidify the fact that all cards went down in price. Another SPR, $14, guys. That's pretty good for SPR. I think these cards, the SPRs, are going to probably go down in price, probably another $2, because this set got a lot of popularity, and a lot of people actually bought this set. So there's a lot of cards in the market and dropping the prices dramatically. And a card that dropped in price super dramatically happens to be Dormant Potential Unleashed. This card was $30 last week on last week's Market Watch, and what I said in last week's Market Watch is hold on it, don't pay $30 unless you really need it. Wait until the set comes out and the price of this card will go down, and voila, I called it right. The card went down half price. So I would say buy Dormant Potential Unleashed now, because this card's going to be costing around the 16 price point. Maybe it'll drop another $3, but I don't see this card dropping below $10 anytime soon, because it's a staple green card, just like where Brienne is, and green is in hype right now. So once green doesn't get as much hype, this card will be roughly around an $8 card. But for now, this card's going to stay over the $10 price point, and it might even hit 20. So I would say get it now. This is the perfect time to get any super rares that you guys want in the new series. Like, look at Zeno, Cosmic Unison. This card was costing around $20. Now it costs $5. Very good for you. You guys definitely want to get the new set. This is all good news for all of those players out there that want to build a certain deck and don't want to break their bank account. The whole set went down in price. Look, this card used to cost $20 almost, or $15. Now it's $7. Every single card, every single super rare went down in price. As you guys can see down here, look, there's so many cards that went down in price. Like Bulma used to cost like $10. Now it costs $6. This Shenron used to cost $10. Now it costs $3. Like almost all the cards in the new series went down in price. See, the Trunks, not super, not the special rare, cost $6. The Bardock cost $10. So the whole series went down in price dramatically. And to solidify the fact that every card went down in price, just look at the card I've been looking at every single Market Watch, which happens to be Shenron. Used to cost $25. Now it costs $9. The whole set is going down in price. I would say get your cards now, because as people find out what cards are actually good and make good decks, the prices are going to go up and down. So for now, get the cards that you really want. I think this is going to be one of the cheapest times to buy any of the cards, because people are figuring out the cards. Next week, watch some cards go up and some cards stay around the same. So if you guys like this video, hit me a like, subscribe if you are new here, hit me in the comment section below what you guys think about this Market Watch, how I can improve it, what I should talk about, and like we always say, y'all stay super.
Draw 6 crap hand, minimum mulligan. I'ma draw again, got a golly hand now. I'm saying, man.